The playoff. Neil versus Kitch. Deciding who knows more about sport.
Well, who would have thought? But the man has come back again. What are you, like a boxer getting your own introduction? You had Anjan, the intern, open the door for you, so you had someone to stroll into the studio. Producer Pranav Prasanna returning after a long trip home to another edition of the playoff. Welcome back. How are you?
Well, look, you mentioned about entrance songs and you spoke about themes, someone having to open the door for me as a boxer. Look, I might not have a weigh-in ceremony, but I'm definitely holding no punches with this quiz.
Ooh, look at that.
Fighting words.
Arjun, I think you should just tie him up outside and get your spot.
Well, is that because you've been winning non-stop?
No, Kitch has been doing well. He had in fact a fantastic run of like 3 non-stop wins back to back.
Well, that's high praise for you, Kitch. Do you think you can win today's quiz?
I'm not as confident in reading your body language as I was with Arjun. I was able to work out what his answers were going to be.
All right, then. Well, the rule of the quiz, I mean, most of the times it's themed around what's happening on today's show, right? So if you've paid attention, well, today could be your day to take the win. First question for the evening, guys. Roger Federer has spent a record 290 consecutive weeks as world number 1. True or false?
Neil.
Go for it.
False.
That is the right answer. He spent a record 237 weeks as world number 1.
Thank you.
Good job, Neil.
Second question of the evening. Now, this is a bit of a, let's say, you might have to put your brains into task for this because you're going to have to figure out which legendary athlete this is. I'm going to give you a bit of clues here and let's test your knowledge. Everyone calls me by my nickname, which refers to a large cat. His real name is Eldrick.
Kitch.
A professional golf association.
Hang on. When someone yells out their name, you
don't
stop.
You stop, yeah, that's right.
All right, the answer is Tiger Woods.
Well, that is the right answer.
Well done, Kitch.
Well,
Well
look,
done.
Kitch, I got to give this to you because the first time you've been so confident with an answer, you've called your name before the end of a question and you've actually got it right.
Yeah, I knew that. Well, when he said cat,
Yeah.
I mean, who else?
Well, yeah, sharks are...
Shark's not a cat, so...
Oh, sharks. No, I was referring to the Aussie golfer, Greg Norman.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Third question for the evening. As it stands, 1-1. So this is for the win. Curtly Ambrose was selected as one of Wisden's Cricketer of the Year in which year?
Kitch.
Go for it.
Look, I'm going to take a calculated guess on the back of his tremendous season in Australia, and therefore I'm going to say 1992.
Well, guess what? Neil, you praised his run of good form. Unfortunately, that means you lose again because Kitch has won the quiz.
Well done.
I know,
This
because
is so cool.
I watched a lot of those in 1992 of him destroy the Australian side.
Talk to me about this calculated risk, Kitch. What was it? 1992, you've guessed it spot on.
Well, that was the 1991-1992 season where the West Indies came to Australia, and it was the start of many things. It was the start of Brian Lara's career. It was the start of Shane Warne's career, and Australia had a great team. The West Indies had a brand new team, and Australia just thought they were finally going to beat the West Indies for the first time since 1970 whatever, and in the end it was 1-1. Warney got us into the Test series, and we lost the Adelaide Test by 1 run to level it at 1-1. And then we knew we had no hope of beating him on the fast whacker pitch where Curtly Ambrose took 7 for 1 and the game set match. It was all over.
Well, that's incredible. Curtly
Fantastic.
Ambrose, of course, not known much for his swing, but of course that pays. Neil, you're the cricket guru, and you've been outsmarted on this one by a good guess.
Well, that's a bit hard. I wouldn't say outsmarted.
No, I quite like the way now Kitch has been approaching these things, you know. I mean, I have been doing this. He's
been doing this from the start.
Yeah. So he's now caught up on the trick. He's now going for calculated guesses, and these risks are paying off, and that's what you got to do in a quiz.
Oh, no, I actually think Neil's playing the oldest trick in the book, which is he's reeling you in, Kitch, giving you
Foxing.
that little bit of of confidence, and then he's just going to crush it.
Are you going to come out next week and say you've been working on a mystery ball? TSB, Talk Sport Business on Talk 100.